Grant, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, Grant.
This is how we're going to start this episode?
Yeah, I'm telling you to shut the hell up.
I just had a thought.
What you saying?
Why don't you shut the hell up?
Are you telling me
shit.
shut the hell up, James?
Yeah, dude.
Wait your turn. You will get a
Hold
shut the
on,
hell
Ryan.
up. Yeah.
I think we got something to say to James real quick.
James,
Shut the hell up.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the We Cool podcast. I am one of your hosts, Grant Winkle, sitting here in dismal Minneapolis. Another gray day, another cloudy day.
I would have went with dreary. I don't think it's dismal.
Okay.
Dismal implies there's like a robot,
Yeah.
giant robot crunching around
Dreary.
buildings.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Drizzly, dreary day.
It's a Charles Dickinson novel out here.
Well, that voice who's not shutting the hell up across
Shut
from
the
me
hell up.
is Ryan. Shut the hell up, call. What's
Thank
up, Ryan?
you. What's up, man? It's been a good week. I was looking at apartments.
Moving out of Chaska?
Yeah, I'm moving back in to either St. Paul or Minneapolis.
Oh, cool.
Dude, I saw we toured.
Hold on, let's
Okay,
bring
all right. Fine, we
our
can-
special guest
We can
in.
introduce our special guest then.
It's James the Sex King Stanley. What's up,
Ooh.
James?
Hey, guys. What's up? Thanks for having me on the pod.
I feel like you can move it up a little
You
bit
think
if you
so?
want.
I
You're so
think,
crooned over.
Yeah, James is looking like a seashell or something.
Yeah,
He's
little ass.
like a
There you
shrimp,
go.
like a little shrimpy shrimp.
Oh.
Oh, that is just so precarious. Okay, James
liked it.
struggled
Bring it-
us
put
with the mic stand. This is why Ryan was demanding a new mic stand for so long.
Because
really.
it does suck. And Grant is finally willing to admit, now that it's not me who is using the mic stand, that it is, in fact, a problematic mic stand.
Well, I think I would admit it at all times, but I
Yeah.
was just more of in a shut the hell up mood about it.
And you wanted me to buy it.
Yeah.
But then here's...
You
let
haven't
this be a
paid me
lesson.
back for that one.
Let this
All
be
right.
a lesson to all of our listeners out there. If you're at work, you got something that ain't working, keep telling your boss to buy you a new thing. Even if he tells you, hey, man, that's your responsibility to buy it. If you don't just shut the hell up and literally say it every single time you see your boss, eventually you will get a new thing.
You said some enraging things right there, but I'm going to let them slide because you did call me the boss.
Well, I'm also
So,
the boss.
yeah,
If
I
people, you can check out our Instagram page. We released our hierarchy for We Cool Podcast, where Grant is acting boss. I am also boss, and then Tommy is an associate.
It's like a Tony Uncle Junior situation.
Yep.
You're Uncle Junior.
No,
I'm the one who's really pulling the strings.
I'm Tony because you are the actual boss. You're boss, but I'm behind the scenes, and I go, Grant, don't you think we should maybe get me a new mic stand? And then you go, I was just saying that, dude. I should get you a new mic stand.
Damn it! No, this is not.
Woke up this morning, got myself to come. Song's about masturbating. What's
Cool.
up?
No Tommy today. James is sitting in for Tommy. James, local Minneapolis comedian. We love you, James. Thank you for doing
Thanks.
this.
I love
Welcome.
you guys, too.
Thank you, James.
So
yeah.
Don't shut the hell up.
course.
You can say some more stuff about
Yeah.
that.
yeah, why don't you compliment us a little bit
Yeah.
more?
Yeah,
Come on.
I love you guys. I was nervous to do this pod because, you guys are so funny, and I just wanted to, be on par, you
Thank
know?
you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
James.
That's thank you,
Mhm.
James.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep
You
talking.
guys have nice hair and on the face and head.
Thank you.
Describe it for the listeners.
You got a mullet, and you got some curly stuff going
I
on.
got some curlies.
Mm-hmm.
And Grant's got a little more of a mustache. Ryan's a little more heavy scruff.
Yep.
Okay, James, now that we're talking mustaches, I'm going to throw a compliment back your way.
Yeah, look at that thing.
This man has a
yeah.
nightcrawler on his lip right now, but not a
Yeah.
gross one.
No,
It's like a furry nightcrawler.
you wouldn't want to go fishing with that thing.
No, it looks like two mice fighting, right, kind of nose to nose, right on the
Yeah, it's
right.
like I got a third eyebrow.
Yeah. If I was gonna try and describe where your mustache falls on your face, I would say it's directly below the nose, above the lip.
Yeah.
Which is good placement for a mustache.
That's where you want it.
Arguably, anywhere else, not even a mustache.
No, just a piece of hair.
Yeah,
Some kind of hair on your face.
Yeah.
possibly a pube.
Yeah.
Well, you could go handlebar where that is above the lip, but then it also
Side.
comes to the side and
But that's just an extension of where the mustache is, It's still
Yeah.
below the nose, above the lip.
What I always see guys with beards, and I'm kind of envious of it. The people who have hair directly up to the
Yeah.
lip line, like they almost have a beard
That's
growing
too
out
much.
of
I'm
their
not
lip.
envious of those guys.
I would want to do a thing if like that where I just like perfectly ring my lips
Yeah.
with a goatee, like a super tight goatee
Yeah.
that's basically
Super
like
small.
a second set of lips.
What
like
if you
hair,
did it? You know, what if you
hair
did it
lips.
like a French? You know how the French guys somehow they'll get those little pencil thin mustaches. You did that all the way around.
That would be cool. And then you could have like a line up to your ears too. Like you could do just
and then
crazy.
maybe like spider webs coming down from that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
This sounds like something that definitely exists that we just don't know
This
about.
won the world's best mustache in
Yeah.
one of like the. Dude, have you seen those mustaches? They're not even
I have.
good. They don't
Yeah.
look good. They're long. That's it.
They're like art installations.
Yeah, here's the thing. World's best mustache. I'm picturing like a Burt Reynolds, the 70s, where it's
I mean,
or like James
James.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm not picturing some guy with a floofy thing it looks like a Dr. Seuss novel.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Thank
And
you.
you got all that product in it.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
looks
I
like a
don't do anything to
Hippologus.
this except maybe comb it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you comb it with?
Yeah, just a wood comb.
Nice.
Nice wood
You know what I
comb.
used to comb mine
That
with?
does sound pleasant.
What?
Fork.
A wood fork.
And then I'd put it back, and it would not be at my house. I would be
Oh.
at someone else's home. I would comb it with a fork and then
Oh.
put it back in.
Do you know? Well, now
What?
we're talking mustaches right out the gate.
Yeah.
Folks at home.
If you got them, show them.
Yeah, send
Yeah.
a tag us. We Cool Mustache Challenge. It's the next viral
Own
TikTok.
what you can grow.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, interesting. Did I say no Tommy today?
No, Tommy, we don't care that much. He's moving. And
And-
guess what, Tommy? If you're listening to this, shut the hell up, because you're not even on the podcast. You're the most shut the hell up of the three of us.
I like to think of Tommy listening to this episode and like talking like he's on the podcast.
He's talking over
He's
us.
doing the
He's-
podcast with us.
He's on the subway. He's yelling, and he's about to get punched in the head.
Yeah. And hey, shut the hell up.
Shut
and,
the hell up.
And maybe if you want to get back on the fucking pod, grow a mustache.
You little
Yeah.
ass. You little ass. What if we start calling him a little
Little ass mustache boy.
Just a little ass.
I'm for it, man.
You want to write a movie?
Yeah.
Should we do that game in the middle of the podcast?
No,
real quick?
no.
Okay. All right. Well,
I thought you just meant work on a script.
well, we could, dude.
Which I'd be down.
I want to get a packet together.
I'm thinking.
Dude, I got a movie idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
It's basically like super bad, right?
Yeah.
But it's like autistic kids and like bringing weed to parties.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's gonna be sick.
Well, they say write what you know.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you are an autistic kid who brings weed to parties.
Yeah, yeah,
Good.
yeah. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna
Yeah.
be called High Functioning.
Nice.
Nice.
What are some of the beats? Give us some of the big plot.
Oh, yeah,
Give
yeah.
us the
So, like-
spoilers, James.
So like, basically, these autistic kids. Maybe there's two. Maybe there's three.
Hold on.
of
Wait.
them.
This is a weed smoking, right?
Yeah.
What if can we replace the song with White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane?
No. We got a copyright strike already because of
Wait,
your,
really?
yeah, your clean outbursts.
Really?
Yes, of course we did. I told you we would.
I'm surprised though because it sounds so bad.
All right,
Damn.
James, hit us with this fucking movie plot, man.
All right. So like these autistic kids, they're all friends. They're in high school, and they like. They like see some drug dealers
Yeah.
dealing weed, and then they're like, the drug dealers like, yeah, the
Whoa,
drug dealers
man,
are like,
I gotta stop looking at my model train set for
Yeah,
5 seconds.
yeah.
And what is this?
and then one of the kids is like recording them.
One of
and
them's
then-
like, I can't tell if they're happy or sad, man. What's going on?
Yeah. And then they're not making eye contact.
Yeah.
And the drug dealers are like, oh shit, like we've been caught or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they're like, but we can't like shoot a kid with an IEP. Like we can't like hurt an autistic kid.
Yeah.
They
They're
just
using
leave
this
the-
terminology too.
Yeah, yeah.
They know what an IEP
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Dude, he looks neurodivergent. We can't murder him.
Yeah, yeah. And they just leave the weed there, and then the autistic kids are like, oh,
Oh.
what's all this?
Damn.
And then they like, they partake,
Yeah.
and then they
Well, they can
become
figure
like,
things out.
Yeah.
They're like, they can literally look at a stack of weed, have no context with it, and then just through process of elimination figure out what to do with that weed.
yeah, right,
'Cause their brains are wired differently.
yeah. They're geniuses, kind
They're
of.
Yeah.
literal. They. That's the thing with autistic people. They might be bad at one thing, but they are always incredible.
Yeah.
At something else.
Like there was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
scene in Rain Man where somebody spilled all the weed on the floor.
Yep.
And he just rolled it into like 1,000 joints and just smoked them all.
Yeah, he rolls
Yeah.
joints with his toes by the end of that movie.
Hell
As an
yeah, dude.
autistic person, I should watch Rain Man.
Should
Yeah.
you? I think it's okay.
You need to
I've
hit
seen
them all.
Forrest Gump, but
Yeah,
that's
you
not
gotta see
autism, is it?
Radio. Forrest Gump. What are the
Sling
autism
Blade?
movies?
Known autistic man, Sling Blade.
What? Yeah, they're. I Am Sam.
Yeah.
Go with that. Just watch.
Dude, I Am Sam is bad. That's the one where he's trying to get his kid back, right? But
I don't
he's
have
like,
a kid.
and he's also not autistic. He's like full blown.
Yeah.
He's out there.
Full blown autistic.
Well, dude, in the plot of that movie, the plot of the movie I Am Sam is like he has like the mental IQ of like a 7-year-old, and his daughter is turning 8, so he won't be able to. He won't be able to be her guardian because now mentally
That's like
she's a year older than him.
That's like too
What?
like on the nose of a thing. Is that a real thing that
yes.
a judge would do? Like
No, but in Hollywood, yes.
Is it like a funny movie?
No. Well, there is a scene where he like
it sounds
slips down.
kind of funny.
have you seen
He
Tropic Thunder?
I know of it.
Where
I've never
Robert Downey
seen it.
Jr. is in blackface.
Yeah, they make fun of this movie and
Simple Jack.
Yeah, Ben Stiller
Oh,
makes a movie called
doesn't
Simple
Tommy have a joke
Yeah.
where someone on the train calls
Calls
he's
him-
like, "Hey, why you got teeth like Simple
Yeah,
Jack?"
you got Simple Jack teeth. He
Yep.
does, by the way. Tommy
yeah,
does.
Yeah, Tommy can't stop getting owned. Really.
Tommy, if you're listening to this, A, shut the hell up, and B, get some dang Invisalign on them things.
Yeah, or grow a mustache like I was talking about, long enough to
covers-
cover
yeah.
Ryan, you're moving away. Why? What? You're coming back to the city? We've been saying this all along, man. You're a city boy at heart. You're coming back to comedy.
Well, me and Caroline
you're trying to
wanna-
run away from your fucking destiny, and you can't.
We want to get a place together. So, dude, like an $1,800 apartment, like per month, that's going to be cheaper for me, actually, like my share, than it would be now by like $200. So, we were looking at this one in St. Paul that was like, it's supposed to be like a 2,200 one, but it's been sitting for a little bit. So, 2-bed, 2-bath. Incredible. Like everything's stainless steel in there. It's like got iHome shit.
Dang.
But it's been sitting, and so like the guy was like, we could maybe do like 1,800.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
So you put on your negotiations cap.
I changed hats. I was like, excuse me for a second. I put a yarmulke on.
Yeah.
He said, please don't do that. And I was like, I'm sorry. I shouldn't. I thought it was funny to do that. And he was like, I'm very Jewish. So
But then he's like, I could go 1,800.
yeah. And then I took it off, and he's like, actually 2,200 sounds good. And I put it back on. He's like, maybe 18 though. So we looked at that place in St. Paul. Like just beautiful. Like, and then we're also looking on Monday tomorrow at a couple like similar apartments. The only downside is this one doesn't have a balcony, which
Gotta have the balcony.
yeah, it is nice to have a balcony, but it's like right by the train station out there, like the last stop of the line. You know, it's like right by CHS Field and the farmers market in St.
nice.
Paul. So location is pretty sweet there.
So you're going from like 45-minute drive outside the cities to the heart of the capital of Minnesota.
yeah, and then I would still have like a 15-minute drive to my actual job, but
Yeah.
that's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
No. The only downside, the only thing that we were like, like the garage parking is $125 a month,
Yeah.
which is like very pricey, but you know.
I drive 30 minutes to work.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, I don't like 30's okay, but 45, I don't know what it is about that extra 15 minutes.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Because I have to get up at like 5 in the morning to go to
Yeah.
work. You know?
That's
And
what
then
it's mostly about, is like getting up earlier.
Yes.
Which for me, just
tough for you.
That's a no-go.
Yeah.
It is
you know,
tough. That's why you don't have any job.
I've crafted like my entire lifestyle about not getting up before 11 in the morning for like my whole adult life.
yeah,
really.
you should change that.
Yeah.
You should change that, Grant.
Why?
Because people live longer when they get up earlier and stuff.
Shut the hell up, dude.
I probably
don't.
I probably wouldn't have gotten up this morning if Grant didn't call me.
I did not. I will say I did not want to get up this early.
I woke James up
Nice.
and I'm like, hey man,
You got to do the pod.
Well, I didn't hear from you. I was texting you last night.
Yeah, dude, I was so asleep.
We are of course here at Sisyphus Brewing. James performed for a sold out show here last night. How was it?
It was pretty fun. It was fun.
Nice.
You know,
Oh, quick plug. This week, if you're listening to this, tonight is the return of the Sisyphus open mic.
Nice.
Full capacity.
Ooh.
We're doing it Thursday nights and Friday nights now, 8 p.m. Yours truly is hosting.
Whoa.
Yours truly, new hot comic on town.
Whoa.
Yours truly, never heard of him
Hey.
before.
Hey, Grant, don't shut the hell up about this.
Nice.
This is important.
Grant,
They need to hear this.
Keep
So-
on shutting up.
I'm hosting Thursday night. We don't know. It's going to be a rotating crew of hosts, myself, Courtney Baca, Khadijah Cooper, and probably more. So come check that out. Ryan's pointing at himself. Not going to happen, buddy. Sorry.
Let me host.
Send a tape.
Let me host.
Send a tape on in, and we'll see if we can squeeze
I used to
in.
host before you did here.
Yep.
And then things happened.
Then I fucking became the boss, baby.
You became Bruce Springsteen.
I became. Oh, come on down to the Sisyphus open mic.
Working in a whole digging factory.
I honed my jokes down in the iron mine
This
shafts.
is more Tom Waits. Cling, clang, cling, cling, clang. Working in my open mic. Clang, clang, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's enough banter up top, right? Try it. Maybe add a little structure into this bad boy. I got some breaking news. Got an apology from the news.
Ooh.
Break that news,
Break
dude.
it on
That's my
open.
sound effect for breaking things.
Well, we do have a sound effect for
Fuck.
breaking news. We know this.
What is
it? Well, you had some problems with the last one.
Okay.
You came around
Great.
on it. We'll see how you feel about this new one. Then.
Okay.
Noticias Telemundo con José Díaz Balá.
I like this.
By the way, I'm having sex with a family member right now.
When did I say that?
Like I said, man, I just pull random clips of your.
You're completely random.
Yeah, it's like I kind of just close my eyes, throw a dartboard at the map, and then.
you don't have a notepad where you have
No.
selected which episodes I've said something
Oh,
that can
and
be
it's,
taken out
and
of
it's not
context.
like you say so much heinous shit in every episode that it takes me less than 2 minutes to scrub any random episode and find something like that. It's not that situation at all.
Last week
either.
you left a lot of stuff in there, man. You left a lot of coals in the oven.
Yeah,
so
well,
to
we aren't
speak.
going to be pulling those clips for anybody.
Good.
We'll make them do their own work if they want to. So, yeah, I don't know. We got some news. This one is interesting, okay?
I like it when they're like that.
This is an international news story, and here from
Can
the
I
Washington
just-
Post.
Can
Yeah.
I just say real quick? That's some of my favorite news stories is when they're interesting.
I said international.
Oh, I
but
think you
then
said
I also
interesting.
said
You
interesting
You said
international.
interesting and international.
You did a little alliteration there. Hey, can I real quick say this too?
A little alliteration. I like that as well.
Illittle alliteration.
Illegitimate.
What?
I couldn't finish that.
Yeah, don't.
I won't. I'll
Don't say
shut the
that,
hell
because
up.
we will not.
Yeah.
I'll shut
Thank
the
you
fu-
for doing that to yourself,
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the way.
Hey,
Shut the
James,
hell
shut
up.
the hell up.
There we go. I was like Caroline was like watching the news last week when I was coming home,
Noticias Telemundo.
and I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, this stuff always bums me out. Like, why is it always so negative? Like, it'd be nice if there's like a positive story. And then she like pointed out that like she's like, actually, there are positive stories sometimes, and they're worse somehow. You know, like it's just now it's boring. It's all the things I hate about the news, but now it's like a landlord saves his own dog from fire. You know.
Yeah.
And that's always it. They're always the like good stuff in the news is always very short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 5 seconds, then it's like a new plague that gives children extra pairs of pants. Next time at 7 p.m.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's good. You
don't see these people
all right.
behind you,
Maybe you can host
see
the
these
mic.
people behind
That was a
you?
pretty tight
Thank
tight
you.
chunk on
You
the
see these
news.
people behind you? They're on a scooter. It's supposed to be one person per scooter. They got 2 on there. Lovebirds.
Folks, be careful out on them Lime scooters.
It's wet outside.
It's
Do they
wet.
have, do they have helmets on?
Crazy.
No helmets.
Guy's got a backwards hat on. Crazy.
Dude, that's not a
Lovebirds.
helmet.
Okay, so we have this coming from the Washington Post. Trudeau apologized. Shut the hell up.
Sorry, I really had to.
Trudeau, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau apologizes for the World War II internment of Italian Canadians.
And I will say that is Trudeau.
Yep.
That actually
It's true.
happened.
Apparently.
That is Trudeau.
Did you guys know that this happened? Did you know that the Canadians
Italians?
put Italians in internment camps in World War II?
No, it's called jail, and a lot of Italians just deserve to be there. Okay.
And from what I can gather from Scorsese films, it's pretty sweet in jail for Italians. You know,
Yeah.
you're slicing garlic with a razor blade.
That's like what they do out of jail.
Yeah, exactly.
It's literally they're just in a smaller room. Look how fast they're. Oh, did they fall?
Oh, dude.
Oh man.
Almost. Damn, they almost biffed it. Idiots.
Okay, yeah. The people on the scooter really almost did just fucking wipe
Dude, they're
out.
going so fast.
They're going way too fast.
Why would they do that?
There's another scooter right there,
But it's
attached to that
locked.
pole. Yeah, they're
Locked
all
up.
locked. That's okay.
Do they have to have a key?
Dude, okay, hear me out. What if we do this podcast on Lime scooters?
That's a good idea, actually. You know, every podcast needs a hook. Ryan, you really went to bat for getting a hook in this podcast.
I didn't want it to just be three guys talking.
Yeah, maybe we should, which it's not. Thank
It
God.
clearly is not.
Thank
a lot of the
God.
times, one of us is screaming.
Yep. We've been doing this for 20 minutes. I don't think we've ventured into any typical podcast territory yet. So we're innovators.
You ever notice sometimes your fingers smell like ass? And you're like, I just washed them.
You think?
And I wasn't up in my ass.
Keep these tight bits coming, man.
Do you
and
think
will
your
get
ass
past.
smells like fingers?
Ooh, that's a good question, James. Sometimes my ass is like, whew, smells like fingers in here. Damn. And I will say, though, that is because lots of fingers going up my ass.
Oh,
Not like,
not like your fingers. I get it.
no strangers.
Right? Yeah.
The
Hey,
doctors.
As long as you're vaxxed, go get it.
Yeah.
Queen.
Yep.
That's what I say. Yeah.
You're vaxxed, Ryan.
Yeah.
Which
I'm all-
one?
Johnson and Johnson.
No.
Baby. The single one. Yeah. I had really bad clotting for a while, but
Dang.
and I found out I was pregnant, but then
Oh,
lucky I
man.
got a little aborty. And now I'm all solid, dog.
Nice,
I'm
dude.
solid as hell.
Congratulations.
I'm eating dog food.
The aborty shorty call.
Yeah.
When Benito Mussolini's Italy declared war on the Allies in 1940, then Canadian Prime Minister William Leon Mackenzie King, all right, chill out on the name, bro, ordered the internment of hundreds of Italian Canadians.
Well, hundreds. I mean, that's not.
Overwhelmingly men, they were held in camps and made to wear uniforms with red piping down the sides and red dots on the backs that resembled targets.
Wait, piping meaning like
How many red dots?
stripes?
I does not say.
So they just had literal targets all over them.
It kind of sounds like it. They lost jobs. Their families lost income. For some, the experience left scars that never healed. Well, yeah, that.
That makes sense.
Okay,
really
now I kind
does.
of feel bad for making light
Well,
of this.
so here we go. Here's the apology.
They were forced to make spaghetti.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, do we get
We don't know why they're making no spaghetti for you.
like the question is like, do we get Mario if this doesn't happen? Do we get Super Mario if
That's a
this?
good
Do we get
question.
Mario Kart?
Do we get
if-
Mario 64?
I know. So you know, do the ends justify the means?
Much less Wario.
Yeah.
Well, Wario.
World Wario. That is not, you know.
Is
that's,
Wario just Mario, but he's at war with himself?
Yeah. Wario is like evil Mario.
Yeah.
What about, okay, wait.
And Waluigi's evil Luigi.
What about Wario? And it's like The Sopranos. He's meeting with the therapist, you know? And
Yeah.
she's like, so when did you start having these feelings? And he's like, I don't know. And I started having this feeling. Summertime, I just want to choke a Mario. See, that's what Saturday Night Live should have done.
Yeah.
That's the
yeah.
sketch they should have done.
You
is-
leave Elon Musk in there, just get you writing it. That's really.
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
I could write a good sketch about that, I think.
I think you just did.
I think I already done it.
This is what Justin Trudeau said.
Yeah.
To the men and women who were taken to prisoner of war camps or jail without charge. And come on, this is not prisoner of war camps, is it? To just bust into Buca de Beppo and start arresting chefs.
Yeah, it is actually.
It's like SEAL Team 6 taking out Osama bin Laden.
Well, but they're Canadian though,
Yeah.
so it's not SEAL Team 6. You
Yeah.
know, it's like
It's Mounties.
they're
It's
coming
people
in on horses into the restaurant. They're like, "You're taking us so much stuff in here.
Sorry, I have to do this.
Sorry, you're gonna be pretty mad about what we're trekking out of here too."
To the men and women who were taken, people who are no longer with us to hear this apology, okay. To the tens of thousands of innocent Italian Canadians who were labeled enemy alien, to the children and grandchildren who have carried a past generation shame and hurt to their community, we are sorry.
Oh, marron.
Okay. Some historians urged caution, warning that a blanket apology could whitewash the fascist past of some who were rounded up. Wait. Hold on now. So this is...
Some
people
of
are
them
s-
actually
were
were
fascists.
fascists, which makes sense because Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but also,
I realized as soon as I said it makes sense because they came from a fascist country. As soon as I said that, I was like, but then you could make the same argument for like Japanese Americans. Well, yeah, of course they support.
Yeah, you can't just you can't jail people who haven't done anything.
Yeah,
even if they do have bad political.
That
beliefs.
is a weird. I do think a blanket apology is required there.
This says some internees, which I think is a little bit of a whitewash of how you would call a I don't know what you like. Prisoner, right?
I'm really hoping they hire me on a full time. Right now, I'm just an internee, but soon,
we got a lot of unpaid interns.
Soon they're gonna bump me up to IT guy. They say I have to learn a little bit more.
They say if I work real hard, I can get a guest spot.
That's amore when I work amore.
This says some internees had sons fighting in the Canadian military. Like, come on.
Damn.
Let's a textile union organizer. So okay, they're getting the union organizers as well.
Which is weird because
no, they always just like governments always use any excuse to jail labor.
I thought you were saying
unionite.
they were using the union to like as muscle or something. That's
Canadian military sounds so funny.
It does,
It
yeah.
is.
But the union organizer was named Quinto Martini.
Quinto Martini.
Let me just say this. If you don't want to be discriminated for being Italian, maybe
Also,
don't be named Quinto Martini, buddy.
Doesn't Quinto, doesn't that just mean 5?
Well,
and then martini is like a drink.
That's how much of my mama had to drink when she got pregnant with me.
that's why I sound like this.
My mama and my daddy both hate the Father Martini. I was thinking about changing my last name to Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah.
What's your middle name?
Ryan.
Martini? Oh, nice.
No, Quinto.
Ryan, Martini, Ryan. That's kind of cool.
I love that. I love that for you.
Do you really, or are you just saying that to move on?
Yeah, it's yes-anding. So yes, I'm doing it for both of those.
Hey, here's the new yes and. Shut the
hell up.
Just being in an improv
Yeah.
scene and telling your teammates to shut the hell
At
up.
every single turn. Yeah, so this is rough.
Yeah.
This is a are we gonna accept this on behalf of the Italian community? I don't know.
I mean, I think it's a good gesture, you know. Obviously, like, an apology doesn't really fix anything. Like,
No.
if families were actually, like, displaced or harmed because of this, that apology that's coming, 70, 80 years later doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
and they still had to wear those Target
dots,
things. Yeah.
I wonder if they did that because they look like little meatballs.
Do you think that's what started Italians wearing Adidas tracksuits? Was they're like, this actually looks pretty good on me, man.
It's kind of comfortable. Huh?
I kind of don't mind it. I like the nylon.
Maybe it did. So again, do the ends justify the means? Do we get the iconic Italian tracksuit look? Do we get Mario, Wario, Waluigi,
Godfather 1.
Godfather 3,
Look at them. They gave
Bowser.
up. They're just walking
Bowser?
now.
Yeah, is Bowser Italian?
No,
He's
Bowser
got to
is
be Italian.
French.
French?
Oh,
He's a French asshole.
he's a French guy. Hello, my name is Bowser.
I'm going to take your Princess Peach and I'm gonna put in a big castle with a bunch of love around it. Because guess what? I am very dramatic. I'm like a turtle or a dragon or something.
like a pointy turtle.
I'm a big pointy turtle. They try to eat me. They make a soup out of Bowser if I don't come here. So now I kidnap your princess. And I'm a... Does he throw barrels or is that a different guy?
That's Donkey
that's
Kong,
Donkey
man.
Kong.
What is Donkey Kong?
He's a
We gotta be careful.
monkey.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Gotta be careful.
I think Donkey Kong's French too.
I'm a Donkey Kong,
Make Donkey Kong French.
and I'm also friend with Bowser. And guess what? I love to throw a barrel over my head. It is a barrel of delicious French wine. Who tries to get on Donkey Kong's ass? Who's? Oh wait, that's a different gorilla, right? That's
Yeah,
throwing
it's
the
a
barrels?
different video game, isn't it?
Well,
I
it
think
depends.
Donkey
Super
Kong's-
Smash, you can be Donkey
Oh,
Kong's in
yeah.
Mario.
But Donkey
They're in
Kong's
the,
the good
yeah.
guy, right?
Yeah, Donkey Kong's good. He's the
So
protagonist.
who's the monkey that's I'm thinking of? Where
Diddy
he's-
Kong?
He's throwing the barrel
little
over his head,
monkey?
and then the player, you got to jump over the barrels.
In the original games, that's Mario, and and Donkey Kong is a bad guy. You're going against
and then he turned good in the old, newer video games.
This is just like
he
in
got his
Dragon Ball
own-
Z when Goku meets Vegeta, and at first Vegeta's like a real prick, but then they become friends.
Yeah.
He's he got his own franchise, you know.
Yeah.
And so you can't have an evil guy with it. Like there's no Wario game.
Yeah.
There's Wario games. Wario Land.
Damn it.
Fuck. Is he a good guy now? You know, I've been thinking about it, and I just think that maybe it's a time for me to be a good guy now.
I'm going from French to Italian.
Yeah, dude, I'm mixing up my accents now.
That's okay. We haven't done some good accent work
Chinese
like that in a while.
accents.
Yeah. Donkey Kong is Chinese, Ryan. Why don't you do that one?
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
Well, he's
never
silent.
mind.
He's silent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it if you cut it.
No, don't want to do it.
And for the listeners, I would never do it, even if he cut it.
That's true. I didn't just cut 10 minutes out.
Fucking son of a bitch. He did it, and I was making you think he did.
Nobody's gonna believe
Mom, I
you.
swear to God, I did not say it. I was thinking it.
I'm gonna just cut 1 second on the video so it looks like a jump cut anyway.
I'll say this. You can take away my ability to do an Asian accent that is very offensive and hurtful, but you cannot take away my ability to think in that Asian accent in my head.
Yeah, you can't. You can't, because that's thought crimes, and then we're right back into where we started.
You
want to
know why else you can't take that from me? Is because I don't do that.
Yep.
Oh.
Can't take
That
something
makes
you don't
sense.
do.
Yeah. So I don't even know why you guys brought that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry.
We'll shut the hell up.
Thank you. And
I'll never shut that.
I would like to say sorry
Yeah.
to absolutely nobody.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think it's our place to accept a blanket apology like
my
this.
place.
But
I look close enough.
Okay.
I feel like there's some Italian in me, probably.
Yeah.
There's
I think so.
something.
Yeah. I think we've been through this. You're Italian passing for sure.
Yeah, so I'll accept it.
Okay.
In passing. I'm walking away now.
Okay.
And I'm
All right.
accepting.
Bye, Ryan.
All right, I accept the apology.
He just went off on a lime scooter. That's pretty awesome. Oh, he fell.
Oh my God, pasta's coming out of his arm.
Stray dogs are eating it.
Do you guys have anything to apologize for? I have something to apologize for.
Get it.
James, you and I went to you were performing on a Palestine fundraiser show.
Oh, yeah?
For the Palestine Children's Fund. We threw the link in the last episode, so go donate to that if you want to. And James and I got there very early because we were not wanting to hang out at the terminal open mic. We did some sets there and decided to leave. And me and James just approached this backyard. It was an outdoor show, and we were kind of just being creeps, like standing in the yard because we were there like 45 minutes before the show was going to start. And the organizer of the show, it wasn't even their house. So we couldn't like just knock on the door, and we didn't want to do that anyways because
There's chairs set up and everything, but no one was there.
Yeah. And anyways, this woman came up on a bike, and she's like, "Hey, like, what's going on? I'm friends with Pearl is the host, Pearl Rose.
Pearl Rose.
Yeah.
And then we found out the woman was like the bouncer, and she was like taking money from people and stuff.
Yeah. So she was there early to be like working the door essentially.
Not early enough.
Yeah. So this is where we kind of started talking with her. She says she's the bouncer, and me and James just kind of start making fun of her.
Yeah, we're just roasting her.
I don't know how it happened, but she was like, I'm the bouncer, and we're like, yeah, we know we're here really early, and she's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be the bouncer, and I'm like, I think we're like, well, you're not doing a very good job.
Look, we're already in here.
And she's like, I got here 45 minutes early, and I'm like, didn't get here early enough. And then all of a sudden, it turned from being like,
and then she was like, who are you guys? and then Grant's like, oh, don't worry, we're comics. And then she just stares at it as he's like, not that means anything.
Yeah, she goes, it really, I crossed a line with somebody that we just met.
She was like, he was like, we're comics. And then she's like, I mean your names.
And then we're just like, all right, we're gonna go wait in the car. Like it was just very.
Yeah.
She was not.
Was there a redeeming moment ever?
No, because I wasn't on the show, so I am literally just a man standing here being like I'm a comic, which is
most men at a comedy show.
yeah, and roasting somebody
like,
I
you know,
just met.
Yeah.
I'm a comedian, actually. I watched that person do it, and I'm a comedian now. I just decided
You're
in my head.
just gonna have to trust me. I
I just
guess.
thought that in my head, and because I'm a comedian now, I know there's still a guy on stage, but I'm gonna scream something
I
right
am
now.
a comedian,
And then when the comedian asks who said that, or he addresses me, I'm gonna get really quiet because then I'm gonna realize I'm not a comedian. I'm a software engineer. What am I doing? I've had 8 beers.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassing myself in front of this whole audience, and my girlfriend is scooting away from me.
But you know what? I do think I'm going to answer this next question.
But if he asks again, I will say something. The craziest thing you've ever heard. And I'm going to try to be funny about it. And it's no one's going to laugh. And then the comedian's response isn't even going to be funny because I tried to be funny.
The crowd is going to turn on you.
Yeah. The crowd's going to turn on the comedian.
Right.
Because
which in a way is going to reinforce my thought that if I was up there, I could have handled that better.
Absolutely. If I was
am a
talking to
comedian.
myself in the audience,
I would know exactly what to say to me.
I would own myself.
Yeah.
Right.
I would say, you know, you look like a guy who dies in the beginning of a World War II movie.
Damn.
Yeah.
Crowd goes insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she also just the thing of like she asked who we were, and I try to avoid at every turn saying I'm a comic, you know. But that was actually like, this is the situation where you actually have to tell somebody working the door, and it was worse than telling worse than telling a stranger, and which she was. So she was in the right. I was being a dick, I wasn't trying to be a dick, but you know when you're just like chopping it up and stuff.
Yeah.
And
we were in the mindset.
Yeah.
Of
And so
like, we're at a comedy thing.
We come back like a half hour later, and I'm like helping carry the speaker in, and I just have like an awkward moment of like, like I just nod my head at her. She wasn't like, hey, she wasn't friendly. She was not friendly.
She messaged me on Instagram saying that we should come back because Pearl wants the show to start soon.
I will say this. I'll say it.
Say it.
Have a little bit of humor, I guess. Like you could also have handled that okay, he's a comic, he's being hilarious.
Here's why she didn't, because her capacity, she's at this event as a bouncer. Yeah. She's got bouncer energy. She's not on, baby. Yeah. She is flipped firmly off. There's tape over it and a sign that says "Do not turn on."
Yeah. And I guess my point was this with the roast is that I probably got her hackles up, and so did James, because hey, we got in, baby. We infiltrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
that she's not doing her job.
I was simply pointing that out, Ryan.
When you were kind of giving her some shit, were you in your head like, I could be a bouncer?
Yeah.
If I was bouncing me, I would know exactly what to say.
That's what I should have said.
I take my gun out and then I just wave it around and say, "Get the fuck out of here."
Fire a couple of strays in the air. You know what this reminds me of? Once you guys are finished, I have a story.
Okay. So first of all, Ryan,
once you're finished with your
good note. Just shut the hell up. I'll finish.
We'll wrap it up.
Good note. I should have just said, this is how you be a bouncer. That's probably what this young woman who's a community organizer was looking for me to do.
Just like mansplain to her
exactly.
how to do her job.
Kind of explain the ins and outs of it. Thank you. Is this the Pirates of the Caribbean theme?
It's Oscar wrap-up music.
Come on.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Did you? Oh my God, Ryan.
I don't know what's happening.
Anyways, all I'd like to say is that if you're gonna be a bouncer, get there at least 3 hours early, because I will try and come to any event.
Yeah.
James, do you have anything to say?
No. She had a cool bike.
Yeah, we couldn't have done this without you, James.
Thanks.
Sorry. They're playing me off.
Which one's the applause?
I don't know. This one, maybe? Yeah.
Dang, nice.
Okay. Well, I have a story.
I was a bouncer one time, actually, which seems like a terrible idea.
That was pretty funny that I did that.
No,
right? Once I figured
because
it out,
you got like an ad. You got like an auto playing.
Yeah, you kind of biffed
what's frustrating
it.
is I don't have ads because I pay for YouTube. And the first result when you look up Oscar's Wrap It Up Music is Oscar's Wrap It Up Music in real life, which is, I guess, a sketch now. Why is that the first thing?
That's a Dave Chappelle sketch.
Dude, you should
Remember, he's got the
Dislike
wrap
it?
it up
Yeah,
box.
but this isn't. It's not even a Chappelle sketch.
Yo, B, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Dislike it and comment and tell them your
this
story about
ruined
how
my
that
podcast.
fucked up the podcast.
All right, so we just had to edit out 15 minutes of Ryan crafting that YouTube comment. So,
Okay.
Ryan, you got a story. What's
Yeah,
up?
this reminded me. A couple weeks ago, me and Caroline, we went to Cabella's to go get some fishing poles, which we knew nothing about. We needed a lot of help. But we got wrapped into like this timeshare vacation thing. You guys ever seen this at Cabela's? There's
No.
this lady, she's like, hey, are you both over 18? And we're like, hell yeah, dude. I love when people ask me that. Because we're allowed to be out here together. You know, we're allowed to be holding hands in this Cabela's. We're over 18. And she's like, oh, cool. We got vacations, you know, and we're like, we're good, you know. And then she like she's a good salesman, I'll say that. But then she's like trying to sell us in this vacation package. It was a woman. I asked, I said, are you a woman? And she said, yeah.
And you're like, are you 18?
Yeah. I was like, are you 18?
Are you 18?
Those are the
She
two
was like-
questions you ask every woman that you meet.
Yeah. She was like, I am 49.
Are you a woman or are you 18?
I was like, how much do you weigh? And so
When's
she's
the
like,
baby due?
Is there a Mr. Salesman?
can I touch your stomach? Nope. Okay. That's a good bit, by the way.
Mr. Salesman?
That's a good bit, is just to ask any woman if you could feel her stomach.
Yeah.
What did you have to eat today?
I should see, again, you're giving me so many good, better suggestions of how I should have handled that situation.
That bounces situation. Can I touch your stomach? So she's like trying to sell us these vacations, and she's like, so how did you guys meet? And we're like kind of not trying to say we're comics. We're like, oh, through work. And then she's like, what did you guys do for work? And Caroline was like, we're comedians. But she misheard us and thought we said we're Canadians. And she was like, oh, how you liking it here? And we realized kind of right away, we're like, oh, it's way better for her to think we're Canadians than comedians. But also in her brain, what would we be doing work as we're Canadians? That's our job.
Yeah.
We gotta go to 9 to 5 being a Canadian. You
You gotta
know?
go all the way up to Canada and just kind of like go to a coffee shop.
Yeah,
be
Ontario,
seen.
actually.
Yeah,
Eat some poutine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So-
been hell. The border's been closed. I can't.
Yeah.
It's like I'm out of work. I can't. I feel like I'm going nuts.
Then she's like trying to sell us in these vacations. She's like, have you guys ever been to Wisconsin Dells? And like we both kind of laugh. And I'm like, yeah, dude, we've been to that tourist trap. And then she didn't read that like body language, and also me saying tourist trap. She didn't read that correctly, where she was like, so it is great. Like she's like trying to sell us on Wisconsin Dells.
She's thinking you're Canadian.
Yeah,
so
she's
Yes.
like, these guys will love it here.
Yeah.
Also, I told her I was from Cheyenne, Wyoming. So I don't know how she's in her brain what's going on, where she's like, he was from Wyoming, but he's a Canadian. That's how they met.
They do their Canadian work in Canada, being Canadians.
Yeah, but he is from Cheyenne, Wyoming. He drives up every day.
and he's been to Wisconsin Dells, but
Does he know
has
how
he-
good
has
it
he
is?
heard me describe it?
And it's weird how he called it a tourist trap, because it seems like he was a tourist when he was there. Anyways, so she's like trying to sell us on that. And at one point, Caroline was even like, ooh, like over South Carolina, that sounds good. And she's like, yeah, but the Wisconsin Dells. Like, so then like it becomes clear, like she gave us the perfect out. She's like, well, you both do have to make $50,000 a year combined. And we were like, oh, we don't make that. And
Yeah.
she was like, didn't you say you were a construction worker? And I was like, yeah, but like a bad one. You know? And then at the end, she was like, well, you know, you can always work for us. So she started to try
At
to sell
Cabela's
us.
or like at the
This
vacation
was like a Bass
thing?
Pro Shop thing that was like in Cabela's that sells like
Bass Pro Shop owns Cabela's now.
so they're set up and they sell vacations. They're with Bass Pro Shop.
Damn,
but like,
dude.
they
Cabela's
seem-
is a sellout.
it was weird. But then she
I have a Cabela's story after this.
okay. Then she I will play the wrap up music.
On
Then-
yourself?
Yeah, dude. Then
Don't.
then she was like
Dude.
so then she's like trying to sell us on the
Uh-oh. Here's another.
then she was trying to
All right.
sell us on the actual like job. She's like, you know, you get good benefits. It's really good. I would suggest it. And we're just trying to get like out of it. And like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at a grizzly bear, dude.
Yeah.
The grizzly bear's right there.
Yeah.
I want to look
You're
at the grizzly
holding your
bear.
phone up while
Yeah,
this
I'm
conversation's
playing
going.
this.
Did you get fishing poles?
Yeah. I got it too big of a hook though. We talked about that.
Damn. Okay.
I
might have some little
Did you buy
ones.
one single hook?
It came in
They
a 2-pack.
they come in packs.
Came in a 2-pack.
know,
but
but,
yeah.
like-
Yeah.
Ryan shoplifted one hook.
Dude, you know what else is so stupid? The guys at Cabella were like, "We'll string
Is
it
that
up."
the E.T. music?
Maybe
They just use movie music to
Yeah.
wrap it up?
Is this copyrighted? Anyways,
Did E.T. win an Oscar?
I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
Grammy for sure. But they were like, we'll string them up for you. You know, the poles
E.T.
and
went
stuff.
up after winning the Oscar, and he's like,
I'd like to thank Elliot.
Can I turn this up? How can I turn this up when you guys talk? They were like, we'll string it up for you. And then I was like, I want to learn how to do it. And then, like, cut to me at my home an hour later watching a YouTube video going, fuck this, dude. I don't get, my brain doesn't understand how he's doing this.
you're just wrapped in fishing line.
Anyways, so I think I put it in right, though. I was pretty proud of myself when I got it.
That lady was just a heart. She's like a Don Draper, dude.
She's a
you give her
saleswoman,
a fucking pencil, she's gonna try and sell it back to you. You know,
Yeah.
like she could. Sell a hooker in a pussy storm?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's an outdated term.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Sell
is
a sex
that?
worker in a vaginal cyclone.
Okay, what's a you could
natural disaster?
What does
There
he
you go.
say?
Real natural, you know what I mean?
disaster.
All natural disaster.
Yeah.
Could sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
Or any popsicle.
Yeah. Well,
really,
I think she
if
needs
you're wearing
to
white gloves.
She needs to apologize. I don't like
Yeah.
being
We'll have
accosted
her
by
on.
salespeople.
We'll have her on. Dude, we talked to her for like 30 minutes, too. And I was
Whoa,
just trying to get out of
dude,
there.
no.
Yeah, and we were also like, when we were going in, I was like, because it was Caroline's first time at Cabella's, I was like, it's pretty sweet. We'll try and like hit everything and be out of here pretty quickly. We were in that store for like 3 hours.
Maybe
2
you
hours.
are Canadian. That is a very Canadian thing to be like.
Cabela's is like Republican REI, right?
It really is. But it's cool because you get to see all these fucking animals where it's like, yeah, they're dead and they look like shit because it was like a 4th grader who took one taxidermy class. He's like, yeah, this is what a lion looks like. And he lives in
His eyes
New
are
York.
lopsided.
Dude, it is fucked
They don't
up.
have lions in Cabela's, do they?
Yeah, they do. They had an
shit.
African part. The one in Rogers, they have a little part in Africa that's like off to the side, and they have lions, hyenas. They had a fake elephant. I could tell it was fake, and a fake rhino. Both of those were for sure fake. I was like, that's some fucking
Dude,
rubber.
hopefully. I bet the horn was real, though.
You think so?
Maybe.
That
Yeah.
sucks, dude. Also, you know what that makes me think of too, real quick, and then we'll go to your Cabela story.
All right.
At this new job, I'm going to people's homes, right? And I'm like checking their water out, making sure it's good. It's funny that we
You
as
taste
people, yeah, I drink it in front of them and I
Yeah.
go, tastes like dick.
Tastes like you need some
I did my
help.
job.
And then I throw the beaker down and it shatters and I go, fuck you. And I leave.
They're like, wait, Ryan, your money. We have to give you money.
I go, I don't need your shit, dirty money. I'll wipe my ass with it and throw it on your dog.
Hit me on Venmo or don't hit me at all,
Yeah,
you son of a
fucking
bitch.
Bastard, I want a paper
Oh.
trail for this.
And
But
one last thing. Shut the hell
shut
up.
the hell up,
They're
Mr.
like,
Arvinson.
Damn, that water guy is fucking cool.
Damn, he's smoking a cigarette in my living room.
We got to
right
call
now.
him again.
Dude.
Next time our water has poison in it.
Horrible service. Horrible. I think he actually did poison our water. He was putting some stuff
you
down the
turn
drain.
on the faucet after you show up. It's just like cigarette butts instead of like candy
Just like
wrappers
a
coming
bunch
out.
of shit.
But people will, like, if you compliment someone's dog, they'll be like, oh, thank you. You know, like, it's like, it's just a nice dog. It's not like you did anything about that dog. But people do the same thing with, like, their water systems. You know, if you're like, hey, everything's looking great, they're like, good. Like, they did something, you know? And then, like, if you're like, yeah, it's looking pretty bad, you know, they'll be like, oh, no, what did we do? And it's like, no, you just live in where 3M dumped a bunch of chemicals in the
Yeah.
ground, and now your water's horrible. So-
Cottage Grove.
Yeah.
Woodbury.
Cottage
Don't
Grove,
drink
yep.
the fucking water
Woodbury
there.
is horrible, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lake Elmo as well. I grew up
So
there.
Dude,
what'd you do?
I grew up in Woodbury, and then we moved to Cottage Grove, and we just didn't drink we drank the water because we're idiots.
I'll
but
say this.
James, we know you drank the water.
I'll say, yeah.
that's how I am the way I am.
A little bit of an iron efficiency, if you know what I mean. A little bit too much iron in that boy's brain. So I'll say this. You live in Woodbury, Cottage Grove, check out Home Services.
Shut up.
Get yourself a nice
hell up.
Connecticut water system. You can also get a drinking system, too, which means you can drink right out of the tap. I don't know a lot about it. Don't ask me any other questions for another month, and then I can service you up.
And you won't get cancer from it.
No. Not if you put those water filters in and you get your filters changed.
Are they
You won't-
charcoal water filters?
No, they're linen.
You won't get
Oh,
cancer.
Charcoal
But
is
they
the
do-
only way to filter out the 3M chemicals, I think.
They do have charcoal
Oh, nice.
filters. I don't fucking know, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
let's get that wrap it up music going again. This is no, don't. I don't want to spend another 15 minutes
Make
on
sure
this.
you get them out.
Shut up.
Christ.
Get
Shut-
home
shut-
services
shut the hell
to
up.
your
Yeah,
home
shut up.
now. You can get me or Cooper Van Grohe. He's another Minneapolis comedian. He will do your installation. I can do your maintenance, baby. Really? That's the wrap-up music? This is if someone
That's like
gets
Is this like
Gun
one of those
music.
If
videos
someone
where
gets-
it's like 3 hours of Oscar wrap-up
Man, I think
music
it's
to
6
go
minutes.
to sleep with?
I think this is just the music they play if you get 2 minutes in. Dude, imagine being up there for 2 minutes after they started playing the music.
But who is the person who uploads those things of like it's 10 hours of the
Cameron.
SpongeBob theme?
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
All right, let's hear this. Let's hear this damn Cabella story.
Oh, it's not that great, but like back in like
already gonna start playing this.
so back in when I was in high school, I went to Cabella's and I got this really nice like heavy thermal sweater, and they're like, yeah, it comes with like this thing where like if it gets damaged at all, like regular wear and tear, we'll just replace it after a year for you for free, and you can just keep doing that each year without paying. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. So like the first year I had it, and then like next like fall I like got a new one, and then the next fall, and this was when Bass Pro bought them, I went back and I was like, hey, give me a new sweater, please. It's got a little hole right here, and it's faded, and the little thingies came off of the strings.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we don't do that anymore because Bass Pro bought us. So
And Bass Pro doesn't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
yeah.
you little
I was
bitch.
like, I was like, damn, it sucks. So they're like, you can just buy a new one. And I was like, nah, I kind of did this so I didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Cabell sucks now.
Jesus,
Damn,
man.
dude.
Fuck.
Mr.
Yeah.
Bass Pro came out and was like, loading his
Not
gun.
in my shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in my shop, you little fuck.
Yeah, there's like 3 dudes talking to me too. Like
He's
they just
loading
like
a
they just
bass
like
into a
kept
gun.
coming. Like more employees just kept coming to me and like
Yeah,
and
I
they're
don't
just
even
like,
think we
and
can
then
do
and then one
that.
of them's like one of them, you know, the guy with like all the buttons on him. He's like, we can maybe give you like an employee discount on it. I'm like, yeah, I'm poor.
Yeah,
like I'm
it's
not.
like-
This is
yeah.
like a $90. Like
Dude,
I'm not.
you could just honor the
yeah.
actual deal.
You ever
Yeah.
have those guys where they get so stressed out, you know, and it's not even like a salesmanship thing, but like you're checking out and they're like, there's like a long line, you know, and they're like, you can tell their brain is just about to explode. It's like, dude, I gotta be honest with you, this is literally the easiest job. You gotta cool it.
Yeah.
The consequences of you fucking this up are
Yeah.
so low,
Yeah.
it does not matter.
Yeah.
That's true, but people definitely treat them like shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
You know.
And I would never say that.
Yeah.
I whisper it. I go, dude, you gotta cool it.
One time, one time, this guy,
Even though they treat you like shit here.
I was checking
Chill.
Even
out.
though you're only getting paid $4 an hour.
I was checking out, and hey, yeah, I might be shoplifting all this, but just like chill. Like, come on, man. I'll give you a
They
cut.
let you shoplift if you like are like, hey, cool down.
Yeah, if
They're
you
like,
just
"Hey,
kind of
man."
lean in, and you're like, just I'm poor too.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what you have to do? You open your wallet. in
I
front of
also
them.
don't have benefits at my job.
You open your wallet in front of them. You got a condom in your wallet. And you go, that has been used for 4 years. I need this. I need to be able to steal this, please.
Yeah.
Please, just
And they're like,
come on.
I feel bad for those guys. I was kind of making fun of them, but I do feel bad for them when it's like, like
Yeah.
you can tell
Oh,
they're just
yeah.
like under so much pressure. It's like,
and
dude,
and like people are getting pissed in the line.
yeah, it's
That's
like I'm the good guy here,
Yeah.
dude. You can take as long as you want. I'm not in any rush to go anywhere.
Yeah.
But also, you gotta like not put so much of your worth into this job because it's ridiculous.
so. There was a guy I was checking out one time at like a pharmacy. I think it was a Walgreens, CVS type thing.
Hell yeah, you
Yeah,
were.
name
play
drop
play
it.
that shit, dude. No. No.
What are you trying to? This
Play
one?
that shit, dude. You were
Yeah, I was
checking
just,
out
I was just
pharmacy,
picking up my
brother.
damn shit, man. Got
Those pills.
some edibles.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love CVS.
Fucking Zoloft.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I need my asthma inhaler. roll up my damn Zoloft and fucking puff pass, brother. Don't bogart that.
Pack a little bowl of this Abilify.
Damn, dude, I need some fucking Tylenol.
The guy was checking us out, and he had one of the like scanner guns, you know, that it's a handheld, and you go across the thing and get it. And he was like, I remember. Unfortunately, I can't remember the specific one because of the.
Real quick. Can I just say, y'all, you ever notice how like a white cashier will scan your stuff like this, but then a black cashier will scan your stuff like this?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay. Can we just cut that?
No,
probably?
no.
Please cut that. Please cut that.
Well,
Grant.
I was nope.
We can cut it.
Yeah, we can.
Please.
But will we?
Please cut me. Will I get in trouble
he
for
was no.
Okay.
He was doing like bits and this. Okay, so specifically, I can't remember what, but being the country that we're in, a mass shooting had just happened And he was like doing bits with the scanner gun of like zapping people and being like, I got you. And it's this old guy. And it's like you're literally standing in line at a pharmacy. You're in the bad mood from the line, and this guy's like doing behind the back shots and like,
I'm causing a mass
pointing up to his head.
scanning.
He's doing the Robert De Niro.
and fucking Diddy Mao. So yeah, I'm like, dude, wrong place, wrong
Did I
time.
fire 5 scans or did I fire 6?
You guys ever seen? You guys ever seen?
Feel lucky?
You guys ever seen Deer
Well,
Hunter?
do you, punk?
So it's like, come on, man.
He's got
like,
a holster.
I get you want to be like Ryan. You want to be having fun at the job and stuff, but read the room a little bit. People, I just want my damn Abilify, man. I just want my fucking cough drops.
Yeah.
And I want to get the hell out of here without you pointing a fake gun at me after 19 people just got shot in
You know
the
what you
fucking
should have told
Costco.
that guy?
What?
Shut the hell
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
You're damn right. You're damn right. I should have it. Oh, shut up, old man.
Shut up, you old ass punk.
Okay. Yeah.
What did you think I was going to say?
I a bitch.
I would never use that.
No. I would never use that kind of that type of language.
And if I did, I would whisper it. And then look around.
And then tell me to cut it,
Yeah. And then be like, Grant, please.
Please cut it, Grace.
please.
I beg you to cut things quite a bit.
Yeah.
And most of the time, it's pretty kosher.
Yeah, I mean, I think something snuck in at the end of one of the last episodes that.
Can you repeat it?
Yeah, what was it?
No, it was just that we have a new system where you have to pay me $5 for every cut.
Yep.
That
And I'm bankrupt. I owe you a lot of money.
it's getting bad.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to move into this apartment. It's tough because I don't want to tell Caroline that.
You unfriended me on Venmo because of it. Not
I
great.
blocked you on Venmo.
Yeah. So we mentioned this in the last episode. We got some merch made, and
Please buy the merch. This goes to my fund, to Grant,
Mm-hmm.
and it's exclusively to pay off my debt to Grant.
this is a promise from us at We Cool to you, the consumer.
Yeah.
Tommy will not see a single cent.
Not a red cent. What does that mean, a red cent?
I don't know. It feels
Like a bloody cent?
It feels possibly problematic. You know, it's one of those
Cut
things.
Maybe are hay pennies
He just-
red?
No.
Oh, it's not that then.
What's a hay penny? Is that
It's
just
a half
penny?
penny. It's like
Oh.
a bigger penny, but it's only worth half a penny.
But it
It's like an outdated thing. It's like doesn't exist anymore.
You ever think about how money is just fake?
Yeah.
no.
And it's backed by gold, and
Tell
like
me,
gold's fake.
Wait. Explain money to me. Explain the concept.
So it's like it's this thing called the blockchain, and you can use it to buy Tesla
Or
you can't.
Dogecoin.
Yeah. What you want to do is download Coinbase.
Yeah. Or Robinhood.
No, you fucking do not, by the way. Guess how much money I fucking lost because of you bastards, you and Tommy. I bought fucking $100 worth of dog coin. You know how much it's worth?
What?
$43. Dude,
Dogecoin,
that's not true.
not dog coin.
It's gonna
Whatever.
bounce. It's gonna bounce.
Fuck that,
Don't,
Dude, it's
I
gonna
can't
spike.
wait for
It's
that
going to the moon.
dumbass
It's,
shit
it's hitting $1
Once
soon.
that shit, that
End of the year,
dumbass
it's hitting
shit-
$1.
Hell yeah, James, dude. Let's go.
yeah.
Once that dumbass shit gets to 88 cents, I'm selling that so fucking fast. I can't wait to get
What's it at
Listen,
right now?
43 cents or some
Damn,
shit.
dude, it dipped. It was
It
at like
sucks.
70 last time I
I bought
saw
mine
it.
at like 38 cents.
Yeah.
And now, at this point, if I sold it, I'd make like $3.
You bought the bubble, dude.
Do you know
Fuck
what's
you, Grant.
a bummer? I
Fuck
bought
you,
it. I
piece
bought
of
it at
shit.
like.
Wait, how's your Bitcoin doing?
I bought it
Didn't
at
Bad,
6
everything
cents.
is down.
you- Yeah, well, you bought at 6
Bought it
cents.
at 6
for you,
cents.
James,
Sold
but
it when
fuck
it went
you.
up to yeah.
I bought at
I didn't make a
1.
lot of money.
I bought at 1 cent.
Dumb
Dude,
bastards.
Y'all are dumbasses, dude.
I know a guy
fucking
who bought
hate-
it at like
I hate you guys so much.
0.04 cents.
I put $50 in, and it's worth like $2,000 now.
Sell it
Hell yeah,
now,
dude,
Grant.
sell it.
Sell
No.
it now.
You fucking paper hands bitch, dude.
You're a fucking I'm sorry. Please cut that.
Transfer your Dogecoin to me, and I will make all the cuts that you want.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I want more.
How do you even do that?
I don't know. Just give me the key to your crypto wallet.
No.
We'll call it even.
No. Guess what? Guess how my fucking Apple's doing? Great. Guess how my Ford is doing? Great. Guess how all of this fucking Bitcoin bullshit cryptocurrency that's made up
Dude,
and
it's
bad
because-
for the environment is
Dude,
doing?
it's because you fucking you had FOMO.
Dude, look,
you bought
all
the
you have
bubble.
to do with
God, you make me
crypto
mad.
is
Bought
you
the
gotta
fucking
buy
bubble.
low sell high.
I hate it.
That's
All right?
good advice for any investment, I would
No,
say.
it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
No, it's not.
This is not financial
And
advice,
then when
by
it
the way.
dips, buy more.
Yeah.
Then
Buy
when it
that
goes
dip,
high,
baby.
sell that more
No,
than you bought, and you
James.
can't lose, dude.
I
We're in
need
the
to
finance
make
corner
enough
with
money
James.
to have $1,800 a month, and this
Oh.
is challenging for
Yeah.
me. You might be the reason I don't get a nice apartment, Grant.
Hey, man, I'm fine with that, honestly.
I'll blame it on
That's-
Tommy.
I take that as part of the responsibilities of being the boss.
And that's part of my responsibilities of being the also boss.
Yeah, it's a long way of saying check out the merch. We're
Yeah.
gonna post it on
Oh, yeah.
Instagram.
Oh yeah.
We'll post it on Instagram and slide in the DMs.
They're
DMs are
cool
open.
polos.
Yeah, they look like Best Buy shirts. We're gonna let's say what, $25 if you want.
Pay what you want.
No.
Pay whatever you want.
Gonna have to make the money back
Pay
at the very
what
least.
you want.
We'll
you want to
say-
pay a quarter? Pay a quarter.
Free shipping though, and I will
In the
personally,
country?
yeah, and lower 48, and we'll say Alaska and Hawaii. But if you want to go
Cool.
That's
international,
expensive ass shipping, dude.
that's okay.
I don't know
man.
if we should promise Hawaii and Alaska.
Especially if they're only paying a quarter.
Wait, one of my friends who lives in Hawaii probably does want a shirt. So Keith, you're gonna have to pay for your own shipping. Shout out Keith, what's up, buddy? I
Hi,
love you.
Keith.
Keith, love the songs that you've made, Mr.
Yeah.
Toby.
You
Yeah.
got a cool face.
He
in
does.
Hawaii, it's
Keith's got a hell of a
tan.
mustache. Now that we're
Send it in, Keith.
Yeah, to shave it off, send it in. I'll accept that as payment for a shirt.
Yeah.
You think he ever goes by Keith?
Shirt for a stash.
Yeah. That's a new charity that we're starting.
Yeah. Shirt for stash.
Yep.
Stash shirt.
No, I don't think he ever goes by Keither. I think we got to wrap this baby
Keith
up. We are
man.
being assholes and probably
we
stopping
gotta do
our
what?
mate from opening the bar.
We gotta do
here.
What do we got to do?
Oh, shut the hell up.
We got to wrap it up.
We're
You
gonna-
guys, thanks so much for listening to this episode of We Cool Podcast. For Grant Winkles.
Wait, hold on. Let's
Oh.
let James plug some stuff. What James? What do you want to tell everybody about yourself?
I don't know.
An hour into the pod.
You can just follow me on Twitter, I guess, at Sweet Baby Jame. It's just James without the S.
Singular.
And,
You're one man.
yeah.
You're not.
Come see James at Acme Comedy.
Yeah, I'll be at Acme this month.
This week, right?
This week.
This episode
yeah,
is
yeah.
dropping on Thursday.
I'm gonna look up these.
You should have been prepared for this, James.
Thursday night, I'll be
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday night. If you want to come see some stand up, support the boys. Come
June
see us
June
at Sisyphus.
2nd through June 5th. I'll be at Acme, and then June 30th through July 3rd. I'll be at Acme.
Excellent.
Cool.
I'll
I'll be at home
Yep.
making some nice food, bro.
Dude, I'll tune in.
Follow
thank
us at We
throw
Cool
down.
Podcast. Go submit some 5-star reviews for us. Those
Please.
are adding
We also
up a little
need
bit.
apologies.
Yes, we do. If you noticed, we did not have one this week because you guys are slacking. Send
Smell
them
my
in,
fingers.
folks. No, I'm not gonna smell the fingers. And guys, thanks for 50 episodes. We hit 50 episodes last week. Congratulations.
Cool. I'm the 51.
Yeah, 51st.
episodist.
Mhm. And so, next week we're going to have a special episode to celebrate the 1-year
hopefully.
anniversary. And thank you all so much for listening. We love you very much. Hit us up about the merch.
And I'd just like to say to everybody who's ever listened to this podcast even once,
Shut the hell up.
the hell up and listen.
Tommy.
Stop talking over the dang podcast. The reason you get this is to listen and feel like you're part of the conversation without having to say anything. We hear everything you say while you're listening to
Yeah.
the podcast, and some of the things
Are hurtful.
but are pretty funny, honestly.
And if you want us to cut any of what you're saying,
Just let us know.
Venmo me.
Yep. So
$5.
Yep, $5 per edit.
for Grant, the always stinky little baby boy, Winkles, and James, the guy who's going to be at Acme from June 3rd through the 5th or something?
Something like that. From 2nd through the 5th.
Stanley, but not for Tommy Bayer, who
Oh,
is moving.
also,
Yeah.
this Sunday is Fair State Comedy Showcase in Northeast Minneapolis. If you want to come to that, come to that.
Yeah.
feel free. Or, if you want to.
I might do a little spot on that.
All right.
See.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't think I'm ever allowed to do a spot on
Nope.
that again.
You're
Sucks.
banned.
Sucks. And I didn't do anything.
Another room you're banned from.
Fair State unfriended you two.
God, it's so lame. Anyways, I've been Ryan Call. This has been the 51st episode of the We Cool podcast. And hey, go get yourself something nice, like some of our merch. And God bless you.
Or something at Cabella's.
Or don't go to Cabella.
No.
Go to church. And by church, I mean my house at Walnut Place in Chaska, Minnesota. 55438. Apartment 202. I'll buzz you in. All right. Bye.